Soft-hearted. Yosef. Nacho. Silogen, what's good, guys? Just sending out some notifications as per usual. As per usual, you know the daily deal won't know. You know the daily deal won't know. Definitely not worth spending further than gems. We'll see about that.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show, like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Like I said, we're almost done here sending our notifications.
So don't go, leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go.
The spring event's more value. Need a live stream with the Conor McGregor voice. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? We'll see how long our green screen lasts. Lucky Wheel's better than the Wish. Good thing I already did the Lucky Wheel, huh, buddy? Good thing we already did that. Hey! Let's be honest, Guns, after getting cooked on your last video, it only feels right to max the bundle and have the dopamine fix. Deca said, bro, I had to stop driving in the middle of the damn road because it suddenly struck me to check my vehicle registration expired. That bitch was actually expired. Damn, Deca, you finna get towed, boy. Dan the dude. Evening, man. Let's hope you get some better luck today. Oh, bro. I'm still recovering, chat. I'm still recovering. Wish took you to max bundle for the 88 tokens, but had a few Alliance members get the tokens with only the $35 bundles. Oh, wow. Listen, hopefully we get lucky, guys. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get lucky. Let's move some funds over. You got it before you had a swipe? You lucky. Feel like you just renewed it. Apparently you're at the age where 2 years passed in the blink of an eye. That means you're staying busy, brother. Busy is good. Busy is good. Trust me. Trust me, busy is good. Yeah. Pay for this $185. Shout out to Queen Gun, she made that video. Yeah, she's a good content partner. That's for sure. She's a good content partner. All right. All right. All right. All right, what are we going to go for? What are we going to go for? We will be going for... I feel like it needs to be an SLE hero, bro. I feel like it needs to be an SLE hero, low-key. But we're going to go ahead and go with Neya. Bang. Listen, guys. If I had Homie Lee, we would do Homie Lee. But I think we're going with Neya. Yes, sir. Just buy the $50 bundle first and go gradually. Trust. Oh, there it is. This is my first time even looking at this. Okay. We could do the gemmies, guys. Maybe we get lucky with the gemmies. Maybe we get lucky with the gemmies. And we don't have to go all the way. Alright, pause the music, DJ. Let's get this recording going. Actually, let me post here that we're live. We need this, guys. We need this to recover, man. You guys saw how bad I got wrecked. I know you guys saw how bad I got wrecked. Based off the comments and the amount of likes on that video. You guys enjoy my misery, huh, chat? The definition of cooked. Bro, that's the 429 incident, bro. It's the 429 incident. Like, actually. The 429 incident, like, actually. The Lord of Karada. Is that what they call me now? Is that what they call me, chat? Oh, okay. We at least get gems from this. We at least get gems, like gems back from this bundle. That's cool. What do we get? Some gold keys, some wishes, gold keys, some legendary medals. Okay. Ooh, some lucky medals. Okay. Getting some lucky medals as well. Legendary medals. Okay, we get some medals and we get a little some. Just migrated and got to do 100 spins and the wheel again. Nice, Meezy, nice. I have heard about that. At least gems are included, imagine if not. Yeah, if the gems weren't included, I probably wouldn't do this, I'll be honest. If the gems weren't included, I probably wouldn't do this. So you guys know we kind of blacked out last time around and yeah, we kind of, yeah. Wait, Gun, so is the wheel on every start of the season? The wheel happens on, like, Monday at reset. At least for me, right? Every other week. So if it lands at the beginning of a season, then it's at the beginning of a season. So we're going to be doing two things with today's video, okay? We have, as you guys can see here. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see this? You guys can, right? We have here a bunch of testing that we did. Right here with Beastie. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my initial... He has an Awakened Neya. Okay? He has an Awakened Neya. And I'll be talking about a little bit about Neya. We'll move this, that. We'll do the Grimoire wishes, and then we'll kind of go into Neya. So, yeah. Carito, it's good. Neya be hitting hard Awakened? It does. It does. She's amazing. Yo! Kirito's been a member for 11 months. How do you feel after the exemplar pulls? That was too soon, bro. That was the definition of too soon. But I appreciate that 11 months, my bro. We're almost going to hit our anniversary, Carito. We're almost going to hit our anniversary, dude. That's crazy. Appreciate the long time support, brother. Appreciate the long time support. Yeah. Hopefully we could play on the same team one day. Hopefully. Bring up this man's nightmare. Not even 24 hours late. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Exemplar Shemplar. And we're just giving some time for people to join in, guys. You know. Shemplar? That's crazy. That's a crazy comment. What do you guys think so far about this event? What do you guys think so far about the event? It's furry. What do you guys think so far about the Spring Dream event? Has anyone got all the fruits? Who's gotten all the fruits? Someone was saying that it's better value to go with Spring Dream. Right? But they're also not on the Cav journey, you feel me? People saying that are not on the Cav journey. It might be better. Might be better overall. Guns, do you buy all the mana from the pet coins shop every week? I don't buy the mana every week, no. But what I do is I do buy the normal resources a lot. I do buy the normal resources a lot. Normal resources every once in a while. Like, I'm pretty healthy on mana right now, so I'm not really doing mana. But if I need more mana, like if I'm low and going into a KVK, like for right now, we can see based off the timeline here. So in the next 3 hours and 46 minutes, we go back to Home Kingdom. After that, yo. Little Yaker! Our first anniversary! Our first anniversary member! Our first anniversary member! What a chill guy. Drop the chill guys in the chat. Drop the chill guys in the chat. He's been a member for an entire year! Appreciate that, my bro. Not only is Lil Yaker a longtime supporter of the stream, but he's actually someone that I can call a friend now, guys. So that's pretty dope, right? That's pretty dope. You know, I gotta carry him playing PUBG and Call of Duty, but you know, the power of friendship. Through the power of friendship, we win games sometimes. Time to wine and dine, Jake. Show him you're a good time, like Exemplar. You guys are not gonna let this Exemplar stuff go, are you? Bro, you dropped 13 today with the boys in PUBG for the L? Yikes. 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 Oh, we got Gray in here. Baited you while getting 13 kills? That's crazy. All right, we got 91 people in here. Let's do this. Let's do this. DJ, pause the music. Go over here. All right. What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and yes, I am alive. Okay, I am alive. I took a lot. I'm down. I was down to like 1 HP after last exemplar push. Shout out to Corito for putting that bad juju on me. He hit me with the 11 months today. He's been a member for 11 months. So, you know, we'll let it slide. We'll let the bad luck slide. So we are live on YouTube right now. Incoming fail. Look at you guys. Oh my god. Chat's on the screen now. Chat is on the screen. As you guys know, we've had a lot of people talking about the Grimoire Wish. We will be going for Neya. Okay, and I do have a little extra nugget for you guys towards the end. Once we finish doing our Grimoire wishes, I have done testing with maxed out Neya, guys. Yes, awaken 6-star, bada bing, bada boom, beep, bop. Okay, so we're hoping. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in here, dude. Honestly, legendary Titan Metal 10. I might just go for everything. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see how lucky we can get. Let's get started, nonetheless. We got Neya selected, and you might be thinking, why Neya, right? Well, I am on this little thing called a cav journey. As a cav enthusiast, I am literally playing catch up. So, I mean, I did want to go for a Magro, but my Magro's already doing pretty good at 5551. Actually, not pretty good. He's doing absolutely amazing. He's actually probably one of the best 5551 investments that I've ever made, and he's only 4-starred too. So, we might end up 6-starring him later on once we awaken him. We'll see. But for now, we're starting off with Neya because, man, I just cannot wait to use her this upcoming season and see what happens. All right, let's go ahead and start off small. Guys. What if we get lucky and get all the wishes that we need? What if we get all the wishes that we need? We ready? We ready, chat? You waking Sybil today? Damn. What if come on, dude, just give me the 88. Oh, come on. Give me the 88 without spending a dime. Okay, bro, that's huge. That's actually pretty huge right there. This event is just the casino, and I'm going to be the winner. Oh, that's huge again, bro. Listen, that was crazy value right there, right? That was crazy value. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's start with the little $5. Bang. It's rigged. Check the odds. But once you get everything, can you get it? Can you hit the same thing twice? Whoa, what was that? I only got one wish for that? Wait. What was that? Oh, it takes... Wait, what? Wish costs more every time? What? What? It increased it? Why did you guys tell me that? Bro, what the hell, dude? Bro, why did you guys tell me that? Oh, you guys are frying me. What? All right, it's okay. $20. We got this. All we need is our 88 heads, and we got this. Come on. Oh! Wait. Okay, the 50 and we're good. We got this time. Hold on. We got this. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Last wish. You guys ready? Oh, here we go. This is it. Come on. Did I get it? Chat? Chat? Wait. I wish there was a way that I could just see chat. Dude, do we I mean, we might as well now, right? I mean, there's no going back now. There's no going back now. It is what it is. We get some good stuff out of this, though. Look at this. Legendary Lucky Metal 6, Legendary Metal 20. Like, we do get some pretty good stuff out of this, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does bring some value. All right, here we go. A piece of me just died. A piece of me just died. A piece of me just died. It's all right. It's all right. We got this. We get 2 wishes left. Well, no, it's for sure. Yeah, now we just get it for sure. Like, what? Where's the excitement in this? Of course, the very last one. Dun, da, da, dun. Boom. Oh, now we're happy. Now we're happy. Now we're happy, right? All of a sudden. All of a sudden. Listen, that was good stuff, though, guys. Dead ass. Listen, for the 185, normally in the wheel, you can get like what? Like 90? You get like 90 heads, 90 to 110 heads, like total. You know, and here we got what? 30 heads, 32 plus 188. I'm not even going to try to do that math. That's like what? Like 115-ish, 111-ish, 1 something-ish. 7-day speed ups. We got a lot of, you know, we got 100 regen pots too. We got the 2000 CP. Not bad. Did the math. It's slightly better than the wheel with the guaranteed outcome. There you go. There you go. So it's not as big as a scam as everyone is saying it is, right? Obviously, some people get really lucky and you land into the 88. You know, at the end of the day, that's going to be up to us as players to decide if we want to play this. So anyways, let's go ahead and go over to Neya. Ooh, baby. I did it again. Okay, what do we want it to land on? Skill damage bonus 10%, HP bonus 10%, March speed bonus 10%. I kind of want March speed bonus, low key. Yeah, I kind of want it to land all in March speed bonus. I mean, anywhere it lands is nice. Anywhere it lands is nice. Let's see. Bang. Attack bonus. Okay, cool. You know, we can do a little 2 skis. Boom. Nice. Now we have her at 5522. Sheesh. Good old Neya. And like I said, guys, let me tell you guys, dude, this hero will be game changing. Game changing. Especially, I feel like it's going to be game changing, especially during shenanigan hours when it's late at night, you're bored with the homies and the friends in the Discord, and you're like, all right, everyone just bring out some Neyas. That, or it's going to start becoming a play as well with some war leads. Maybe they can try like a little Neya, like people are going to be like, yo, Neya up, everyone bring your Neyas. And then if you don't have Neya, you're going to be like, good luck, guys, good luck, right? But you know, luckily they come to dailies pretty quickly. One of the ways that you can, like, once you attack, right, you got that additional bypass because you're in camouflage mode. But then you can hop right back into a node, and then as soon as you hop out, bang, you go straight. You get out of combat as soon as you go into the node, and then as soon as you're out, you go right back into camouflage mode. Now, we tested. If you made it this far into the video, this is that little nugget that I was talking about. We did test Neya maxed out. Shout out to Beastie. Who helped us do this test. And you can see here, going into the statistics, look at that deputy skill damage on mixed with Urag. So one of the things that we found out, you might be thinking, so I know not everyone's gonna be able to go for our guy Lee. So one of the things that we did find out is like what pairings are good with Neya. And bro, let me tell you guys, I mean, it all depends who you have available, right? It all depends who you have available, because she did pretty damn good with almost everybody. Okay. Urag primary, she did really well. I think this smart specifically, the Urag Neya combination is one of my favorites, because for a lot of you guys that are similar to me, that are just now hopping onto the Cav enthusiast like train per se. I mean, this is gonna be. I'm already 2 seasons as a Cav enthusiast. It's gonna be my 3rd season. Little by little, we're working our way up, right? So, Urag Neya is a perfect option because they're both wheel heroes. They're both amazing, and you can awaken them a lot faster than if you went for like a Urag Tobin. Now, ultimately, I do think the Urag Tobin is probably going to end up being better in terms of the synergy with Urag, having that damage and the tankiness, but it's just faster to get Urag Neya through the wheel. So that's one of them here, and I'll kind of shift through them. We tried Fulgrim Neya. One of the things that I saw with Neya, or just with Cavalry in general during this testing, was that Cavalry with the freaking skills tree is absolutely amazing. Like I said, I'm just going to go through some of these so you guys can see the results. Urag Neya, once again, was doing really well against my Awakened Urag Bakshi. I did have my Neya out here when she was only 5511, but she ended up getting stammed out. We tried even Neya Hosk. We tried a bunch of different things, right? For the sake of science, you know, we tried Neya Kanara, Neya Nika, Neya Hosk. Those definitely didn't do as well. We even did Bahorn Neya. Listen, we tested Neya Bahorn. And it got smacked bad. But when you put Bahorn primary with the skills tree, it actually gives it that extra damage that it actually needs. So one of the things that I've been saying with Bahorn is that he hasn't been the greatest for Cavalry. However, if you put him as primary with the skills tree, he does decent. He's definitely not top tier, but he does decent. Especially for those of you guys that are mage mains and already decided to go for Bahorn or flying chicken types or whatever. I would recommend him. If you do go primary with him, I would recommend him to be primary. And it's more or less for like the brawls, right? Being able to do some of that AoE damage. We tried Bakshi with Neya. Bakshi Neya did really well. That's another option that you have there, like early on. We tried Neya Nika. And, you know, and when you look at this, it's not that bad, right? Neya Nika didn't do too bad. It was actually surprisingly pretty good. And I think it has to do with a combination of Nika's bruising and Neya's HP bypass. We even tried Neya Musheng. Neya Musheng slightly won, but it definitely didn't do as good as some of the other ones. And I think that we were talking about it in the live stream. Like, Musheng is not necessarily like a 1v1 hero, right? She excels the most out in the field when she's doing that healing and the AoE out in those Cav battles. We also tried Neya Theodore. Neya Theodore did decent, but we also did Theodore Neya. You guys see that difference? Check it out. Check out the difference. Neya primary, Theodore secondary, bang. But now you put Theodore primary with the skills tree, and it did really, really well. So that's what I'm telling you. That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm really reevaluating my entire like thought process when it comes to Cavalry. I'm almost at that point, guys, where I'm going to be able to have two setups. One setup is going to be my assassin setup that I use to kind of just run around, pick off marches, targets of opportunity, not necessarily full send and just die. The second one is going to be the brawler build. This brawler build is going to consist of the cavalry heroes with the skills tree up front to do the most damage possible in these cavalry fights. As you guys can see, it's just been like cavalry and tank wars are becoming a lot more prominent in our KVK. So we're going to continue going down here so you guys can see once again. Theodore with Neya, just amazing, did really well. That's actually something that I might do, and I know that there's a lot of people out there with the Theodore Neya or with Theodore trying to figure out a way to put him. If you're similar to me who awakened Theodore and you don't have Ferrando, we're really struggling to put Theodore with somebody. Alisor Theodore seems to be like the quote-unquote tanky march that you kind of blink in and just, that is what it is. But this kind of gives Theodore that option to be primary with Neya, especially once you get the new artifact. Once you get the new artifact, he's going to be even faster with Neya. So Jern says, didn't get as many merits as I wanted to end the season with 43 million merits. Oh, poor you, Jern. You only got 43 million merits. That's great, bro. I mean, listen, you got high expectations, right? We even tried Neya Ferrando. Neya Ferrando did pretty well. If you see that. So, for example, we tried Neya Theodore. She won, but she was only left with like 7 or 8K. Neya Ferrando, for some reason, had a better synergy. Maybe some of you guys in the chat or in the comment section probably know why they have better synergy together. We tried Neya Kinara. It did decent. I mean, you can see like how good she is. I mean, the fact she's even winning against an Urag Bakshi combination is still impressive because you have a archer hero in there. You know what I mean? Like when you look at this on paper, you would think, yeah, probably not good, right? But they're doing decent. Neya Danfil also did decent. I'm just showing you guys all the different. Neya Tobin did decent. Neya Danfil again did decent. Neya Magro didn't do so well. Neya Tobin did decent once again. Neya Urag, decent once again. And then, yeah, I mean, she's just great, bro. Honestly, she's just flat out great. You can see that Neya Tobin again. So that's all the testing that we did there. We did do some testings with the new pet. With the Warhound, and I this is what I currently have for the Warhound. I know I'm giving you guys a lot during this video, but I mean, I'd rather just put this all into one video, kind of like a token of my gratitude for those of you guys that made it this far. And I'm gonna say, bro, at first I was not a Warhound believer. After testing it recently in the 1v1s that we did, it was doing pretty damn good. It actually outperformed the Moon Bear that I had. It actually outperformed the Moon Bear that I have here. So, that was cool. I thought the Moon Bear was going to just outdo it. However, you know, the Warhound, I guess, just synergizes better. Granted, the Moon Bear is a great pet, but it is more for infantry, right? Because you get the 100% more damage when casted by Infantry Legion. But it is nonetheless still a really good, versatile pet. So we got it here with the Warhound. So the Warhound's been good. This is the build that I am running. I actually got kind of lucky. You know, if I was a Cav main, I'd probably keep going, try to go for more, but we'll see. Ethan says, I've been keeping up with your Cav builds. I can never find your Danfield talent tree. If you could pop that up, right? Thanks, brother. I love the content. The Hound has the highest damage in the game when you play it against 2 targets, said Concius. Yeah, we'll show our guy our Danfield build while we're still yapping out here. So yeah, guys, I mean, that just shows you guys there that Neya just has so much versatility, and I do think that she is amazing for anyone looking to get into the Cav game, especially if you haven't done any Cav investment and you can get in there now. I still think Urag is better, but Neya has that that special ability that she has to just go invisible. Granted, when you zoom out, or when you're zoomed in, you can kind of see it. It kind of looks like a ghost walking around. Right? When you zoom out and you're in like pixel mode / dot mode, you cannot see it. So during big wars, you're definitely going to be able to do some good plays there. We even talked about putting her with freaking infantry, and I'll show you guys. We even talked about potentially putting her with infantry. That's kind of like a sneaky play. This is just a thought. I don't know how effective it would actually be, but essentially you would do like you can kind of try to do a little sneaky trap play, right? So you got the camouflage here. Let's say the skirmish line is up here, or there's actually ongoing fighting and everyone's in pixel mode, and now you call for 3 camouflage blinks to come up, and then bam, you get behind them, boom, you're already hitting them. Granted, it's not going to be that tanky, right? But with that HP bypass, it actually might help melt some players a lot more. We'll see though. But yeah, I mean, that kind of covers it. One of the things that I noticed with the Warhound is that when you have Neya primary, and let me see if I can find that for you guys here. Some of the earlier ones that we had. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let me have. Okay, so when you have Neya primary, you can see in the battle logs, you can see starting at the 7th turn, you can see the Warhound starts proccing all its stacks immediately with no interruption, right? Boom, 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 boom. 1 second there, boom, 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 and immediately back on the stack. So you can see how beautiful this looks. However, when you have Neya secondary, it does cause a little bit of delay in the beginning. Look at this. It goes all the way to freaking turn 12. Turn 12, oh sorry, that's my moon bear, that's my bad, guys. Probably down here, right here. So it starts a little bit later, 2 seconds later, then you get the stacks, you start getting the stacks, and then you get a 2-second gap here, and then you start going into the stacks again. You can see there's like a 2-second delay. So as far as like the Warhound stacks, having her primary does allow to get more stacks. However, based off the testing that we have been doing, I do think our guy Lee is going to be the primary hero simply because of that skills tree. Anyone that runs Cavalry can tell you with that skills tree, it's just absolutely amazing. And we do have some pointers, okay? Now that we're here with the Lee, I know some of you guys are gonna have questions in the comment section. Guns, what is the order of investment? How do you suggest we level these heroes up? One of the things that I suggest, because most of us are gonna get Lee first, if possible, right? You can get Neya to 5-5. I think she is a must for 5-5 simply because of her HP bypass. That's gonna help you melt targets out there. With Neya having that HP bypass, it's gonna help target down those Urags a lot faster. Now, once I get Neya to 5-5-1-1, okay, then I start working on Homie over here to 5-5. Right? The devs were kind enough to move his garrison skill all the way over to the 4th. Once you get Lee to 5-5, okay, then we leave him at that and we go back to Neya, awaken Neya, and then go back to Lee. That's how I think it's going to be the best for most of us, getting bang for your buck. I mean, if you're a Kraken, you're just going to awaken them completely. But, yeah, that's my recommendation there. Now, some things to note, a very big thing to note, when we look at the new artifact, when building your, I know I've been talking a lot about the skills tree or having the skills tree available, and also that we got the Cavalry one, right? Shout out to, hey, who was it that told me that? Was it Untouch? I think it was Untouch. When you look at the synergy, right? So let's read this here. Legion gains haste while camouflage. Gains synergy with the camouflage status is removed. The march speed plus 20%. The hero skill damage plus 10% for 15 seconds. That synergy right there will conflict with the synergy that you get from perfect ferocity. If you guys saw my video, my last video where I showed you guys my Moo build, okay, and the reason why I want to show you guys this, hold on, let me actually look at my DM real quick with our guy Tinsy. He's actually the one, he was the one he was talking about a different pairing that we had. If I could find it here. It was actually pretty quick. Okay, cool. Found it pretty easily. You can see here. We scroll down. Make sure my camera is not blocking it. Okay, so Mushang Legion already has an effect of the same or greater strength, right? Sublimation, hero skill damage dealt was ineffective. So for gaining the synergy, so essentially, if they have the same effect, they're just gonna outdo each other. We'll do some more testing on that to check on it, but I mean, this pretty much shows how synergy works. For example, with Mushang and Thea, they kind of conflict each other there when you go for the synergy over here on this side. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if it conflicts there. Like I said, this is just like speculation, kind of like a food for thought. We're obviously going to test it in to make sure, see if it works or it doesn't. Maybe in the comment section you already did somehow test it. Maybe by the time you see it, Lee is already out. So that's kind of my plan right now, guys. When you look at my setup, I've been kind of looking at ways that I'm going to fit Neya into my build. You guys saw that Neya did really well with Danfell. I have been thinking about doing Theodore Neya with that, or just altogether bring in that entire new cavalry hero from the SLE to bring it in here. But I showed you guys all the different options that work with Neya. I shared with you guys my pet. I shared with you guys the order of investment. So I hopefully that helps you guys out, make your decisions that you're going to make. As far as the Grimoire event, I think it's pretty good. I think it is pretty good. I think up front it feels bad because you're trying to land on that 88. But if you're going in with the intention of, I think if you're going for the Grimoire's Wish, if you want to gamble it a little bit and try to get the 88 or the 10 or the 20 heads or the 7-day speed ups, you know, by all means, it's your gems, do whatever you please. However, I do think that this is kind of event that you got to be ready to full send. If you're ready to full send it, then you're going to get all the value out of it. But if you're kind of going to like the 50, you might be pretty upset, more than my exemplar, right? Don't let the 429 incident happen to you. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it useful. I'll catch you guys on the next one. It's going to be your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all. Take it easy. All right, that's it for the recording, guys. That's it for the recording. I wasn't going to go live, guys, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just go live. Why not? Look. See. Okay. 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 Bye. Can't pass up the chance to poke some fun at you. Can't wait to blindside by 20. Out of the literal blue? Yeah, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild for sure. Well, guys. What else is there to do? I mean, what else is there to do? I mean, we're coming close to some things here. We have... Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot with Neya, guys. We're in a pretty good spot with her. I mean, next time the wheel comes around, we'll be able to get her at least one skill up more. Yeah, we'll be able to get her one skill up more. We're back up to 346 tokens, which is crazy, bro. Crazy. Between the wheel and the Grimoire's Wish, we're back up. We were down. I had invested like an additional, how many did I put into her? I invested almost 100 tokens into her, guys, to make sure that we got her to 5-5. But I mean, she's doing pretty good. You see the TSGM and some others go to server 174 in an alliance with 5.4 billion power? I saw that. Yeah. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's open up some gold keys. Come on. I wouldn't mind getting a Nika. If I got a Nika, obviously an Emrys is better. Nico's bad. Nico's not bad either. I need to awaken him. Ooh, another gold one. Come on. Nico again. Solid. We do need that. That's beautiful. Whenever it's not dupes, it's golden, right? If it's not dupes, it's golden. Another gold head. All right, come on. Nika, bang. And Emrys. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Now we get our Nika. She is finally awakened from pure gold keys. 2 years later. 2 years later, ladies and gentlemen, Nika is awakened. Guys, let me tell you guys a little something about Nika, all right? Now that she's awake and doing her thing. I've been using her a lot, dude. I've been using her a lot, especially where my cavalry setup, because I don't want my Skogel to stam out, because I do use infantry a decent amount, especially my Gorge Skogel. So normally I run Nika Atheist. So I'm glad that she's awakened. I'm glad that she's awakened, doing a little extra damage. Let's go take a look at our stars now. How are our stars looking? Damn. Okay, we got a little decent amount of stars, chat. We got a little decent amount. What are the allies? What are the allies that TSGM others move? Go check server 174. Not sure I want to do that. I heard that, I don't know, I heard that she said that she just wants to go chill in her home kingdom where she started. That's what I heard. Dun, dun, dun. We're like fiends now, bro, for universal artifact keys. We need more copies. So our next copy, I know that you guys saw me get cooked. You guys are like, oh no, he's back on this screen. But oh, there it is, the good old furry. The good old furry's on there. We get our choice now. We get our choice next though. So we're definitely gonna be going for the Speedy Von Torque. We're definitely gonna still be going for the Speedy Von Torque. And then after that, we'll probably go for the Wolfhound Horn. I don't know, dude. I kind of been wanting to get that Phoenix side. The Phoenix side looking kind of nice. More Shamplar. Well, I can't. I literally can't. Can't believe it's coming to an end, guys. I can't believe it's coming to an end. Gotta clean out the poop. Lil Yakier. We got you on the golden rock. We got you on the golden rock. In honor of his 1 year commitment to the channel. Lil Yakier. I really wanted to see how many players will move and how guild will grow. Next is our Warhound. We're gonna start leveling up our Warhound. We are working on a second Moon Bear. We currently don't have. We can't purchase any more 0 stars. We could purchase 1 stars. We could purchase 1 star. We recently, I had a lot of 1 stars saved up, guys, but I got 36 warrants throughout the entire season. I probably had like 50 or 60 warrants, bro. It's wild how none of the alliance in this KVK actually had 200 players. Yeah. Yeah. Wail out. What are you talking about, wail out? Ooh. What do we got here? What is this? Wait, there's a book of reforging. Where's the book of reforging at? Is this it? Book of retraining. Heroes talents. Where's it at? Where's the book of reforging? Is it in here? Spend 50 to unlock this. Is there any book of reforgings in this? BTX are going to grow a little bit more. Probably some players who will go at reset. That's how power works, brother. I mean, I've been there as well. You know, I've been there with Noir, right? I've been there with Noir. I've been in alliances where power just starts congregating into that one area, which I get it. I don't blame anybody for going there, right? Echo is one of the the main powerhouse of the game. We finally have a kingdom that might. We finally have a kingdom that might be able to challenge Echo, but we'll see, man. Echo is battle tested. You feel me? Echo's battle tested. BTX, they have some players, especially that they picked up recently from BDO, that are savage. But I mean, we'll see. Is BTX coming to G2s, to the G2 range? BTX needs to come out swinging hard, or there will be another Noir. Damn. Yeah, bro, it's for sure gonna be Echo BTX. It's for sure gonna be Echo BTX. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I missed this right here. Look how close I was. I totally forgot to show up, chat. Deadass totally forgot to show up. I was so pissed. I'm like, no! I slept through my alarm for the last statue. I was cooked for that. The players that leave BDO are the LNV group. Echo versus BTX with the smattering of smaller alliances, or would medium-sized ones be better? Definitely medium size. Definitely medium size. Yeah, I mean, who knows, dude? I mean, at reset we'll find out a little bit more, right? At reset we're gonna find out a little bit more. But we'll see what happens. There's really nothing to do here right now, guys. There's really nothing to do right now. Hopefully we go back to the AABB KVK. You got me doing it now. Next KVK, TFS versus BDO. I doubt it, brother. I mean, we're 17 billion. I think we got up to like 17.6 billion. We still have a few more people coming in. Yeah. I've been trying to recruit some people as well, but it's hard, bro. It's hard. A lot of people are pretty established in their alliances. I need to switch up my approach. I need to switch up my approach of like recruitment. I feel like I need to message those kingdoms at the lower seeds. Message kingdoms at the lower seeds, because I feel like a lot of the kingdoms that already are pretty established, a lot of their players are pretty set in being there for the most part. You know? So BDO lost a lot of power. Last time I saw them, they were like 22 billion power. They went under that? Dun, 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 dun. Bro, they're still 21 billion power. Like, what? They're 4 billion power stronger than TFS. Like, what? BDO will be fine, bro. BDO will be fine. I mean, here's the thing about BDO, right? Their core group, like, they have a good core group of players. And that's ultimately... I mean, granted, WB was 21 billion before matchmaking. You guys had a bunch of... On server power anyways. Raiko, you guys had a bunch of people... You're not in TFS, right? But you guys had a bunch of people also leave, yeah? What matchups do you guys... What matchups do you guys want to see besides Echo BTX? Who do you guys want to see TFS face? Who do you guys want to see TFS face? EIS? EIS is stronger than us, though. I think they're like 21, 22 billion. I'll be honest, I do not want to fight EIS, bro. Like, straight up, I do not want to be in another KVK with them. One season was enough of EIS for you? Let's see, I've faced EIS twice now. And I've been on the winning side both times. The first time I faced EIS, I was in Noir. The second time was here in TFS. TFS versus MFD. MFD small, like a lot smaller though, aren't they? Aren't they like 14 billion? They're like 14 billion. Not that really matters. I mean, it matters. It obviously matters, but at the end of the day, it's about the activity, right? BDO will be fine. Their core group is very stable. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, guys, we are at the second year of Call of Dragons. MFD couldn't keep up with UHA? MFD, Luno, NTS, not sure who else is that 17/18 billion bracket. Yeah, I think if I had a choice of picking who we were gonna fight, probably Luno. Yeah. We got Princess in the chat. I joined the stream and Gun says that he doesn't want to meet EIS. I don't. I do not want to fight you guys again. I don't. Yeah. Not a fan. And listen, you guys heard me say it. EIS is strong. They're a great kingdom. I just don't want to fight them again. You know what I mean? I just don't want to deal with that. UHA was fighting SW and MFD. Nah, you'll meet them. I'm sure I will. I'm sure we'll meet EIS again. I just don't want to. I feel like with EIS, things get hard. They just give up, said Jake. 1-on-1 MFD wasn't winning. Hey Guns, how's the artifact pools going? Bro, it went well. It went well. Our Neya is doing good. Our Neya is doing good. 5522 now. We're cooking. We're cooking. What do we got in here now? We got what, 270 tokens in her already? Shit. I think it must be Sheesh versus TFS. Oh, that would be cool. Fluffy going to be happy fighting you Guns? Oh, he's gonna have a blast, that's for sure. There is the Sheesh Alliance as well. Yep. SV's joining you guys? Oh, damn. You want to see TFS versus B&R or TFS versus Zoo? Jason versus YY. That's some good propaganda. That's some good propaganda as well. Fluffy not gonna be happy when he learns that Ancients people dodged Luno merge and went to WoW. Oh, wow. Wow to WoW. Yeah, WoW's doing great. I'm happy they're doing good. Yeah, I'm happy they're doing good. But yeah, I think Luna would be good. Yeah. I just hope that TFS doesn't get placed in another KVK where we're like the bottom two kingdoms. Like being the bottom two kingdoms in a KVK is not cool. Because when you're on the weaker side of power and members, you're more reactionary. It's like, oh, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna push us? Are they not gonna push us? I mean, we had several times that we pushed them for sure, regardless of our numbers and power. We still did what we had to do ultimately in the Dragon Zone, right? To end up getting control of this area. But yeah, you know, hopefully we're at least in the top two. Don't forget RAC Guns. They got more players, I think. Bro, RAC is huge now, bro. There's a lot of Kraken kingdoms now. Right? There's gonna be a lot of Kraken kingdoms. Like, obviously, who do we got? We got BTX, Echo, RAC, WoW. I'm not sure how strong NTS is going to be. They had a lot of players leave their ranks recently. And join EIS. EIS just got a huge freaking bump, bro. EIS just got a huge bump. They picked up Aga and some of their group over there. Wait, where's their... Maybe it's this one? What's EIS's power at now? Oh, what the hell? Oh, they must be building up a shell or something. Well, I won't be in the Echo BTX bracket anymore. TFS gotta grow up some power then. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, for me, I don't care if TFS is 24, 26, 27 billion, 17, 14, 13 billion. I just want to be in a good KVK. I want to be in a good KVK where we set up a pretty even-ish Diplo, or if we're like kind of like the powerhouse, put the odds against us a little bit, right? Put the odds against us and have some good fights. Have hard good fights, bro, where both sides are just relentless. They're just pushing, going crazy, fighting down to that last troop. That's the kind of KVK that I want to be in. Okay? And when that's not what I'm in, then I'm disappointed. You know what I mean? Because I can promise you that, bro. Like, that's what I want. That's what I want. Whether, like, I know I said that I don't want to see EIS in the KVK again. I mean, but if, let's just say we do, which is possible, as long as everyone fights down hard, bro. Hard. That's all that matters. A good KVK with some good fights. You know? SV joining us UHA won't have downtime. Sheesh, that's good, bro. Much power does RAC have? I'm not sure. I don't think we meet them again anyways. Yeah, but I think EIS is gonna be like, they're gonna be up there, right? Isn't EIS gonna be like 22, 23 billion now? Shinobi COD, what's up, bro? Isn't EIS gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna be up there, yeah? Like, EIS will be closer to BTX slash Echo bracket. Yeah, like for example, this season, TFS should have been in the Luno bracket. We should have landed in the Luno's KVK. However, this was a good KVK for TFS to show up and do what we do, right? Because when you look at the alliance rankings, for having the least amount of power and the least amount of members, we did pretty good. We did pretty damn good, bro. You know what I mean? So like even though we weren't the strongest in this KVK, you can see SSG has 4 billion merits. Yo, Machine COD with the two months being a member of the Gun Squad, brother. Appreciate you. As you guys know, each membership keeps me in this stinky gamer chair. Appreciate you, brother. Much love, Machine COD. You're from UHA, yeah? UHA is a beast. Hi, bro. Danfell's good with Cav. He's pretty good with Cav. Yeah, he's pretty good with Cav. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, obviously SSG with the 4 billion, WB with the 3.4 billion. I think EIS is also up there. Where are they? Oh, okay. I guess they're EIK. But I think EIS was also up there, like 3 billion some odd freaking. In PvP, yeah. As low spend mage main, should I go past 55 for mag? As a low spend mage main? No, definitely not. 551, you're solid. 551 and stay there, bro. Straight up 551 and just stay there. Yeah. Now, if you have a good amount of archers and you can also put your mag on there, then make sure you get her to 5.5. Trust me, there's a lot of low spends that get her to 5.5 and then they full send her all the way. I just don't want you to be in the situation, you know, a few months down the road or even a year down the road where you now you have like 1 million and something archers and you're like, damn, I can't use my mag. Because now if I put skills into her, it might land into the freaking garrison tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, which map are you leaning towards for next KVK? I mean, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I mean, like, I know that it shows as of right now, it doesn't show Rise of the Dragon as an option, right? It doesn't show it as an option, but we'll see once reset hits. Once reset hits, we'll see. If that's the choice, then I'm definitely going. My vote, if they leave it up to a vote, would be Calling of the Courage for sure. For sure, Calling of the Courage. I love that. I love that season. I don't like long range warfare. I think long range warfare makes the game unbalanced, right? Because now you have archers that are archers hitting mages in the face. That doesn't feel good. It's definitely not balanced. But yeah. Yeah, so I definitely prefer the other one. Did someone say archer superiority? Let's start a poll up. Calling a Courage. I'm not an archer hater. I love archers. I'm not invested in archers. But I do love archers. I think archers are great. I think true archer mains that I've talked to admit, they say long range warfare is very nice, but I don't need it. And then you have people that, you know, claim to be archers and want long range. Like, what? Then you're not an archer main. Like, hello? True archer mains don't need long range warfare. Do they like long range warfare? Sure, but they don't need it. Your Guns is very kind, giving gems. Yeah, back to the devs. All right, start a poll. What KVK? Calling a courage or all right, the poll is up. What KVK? Calling a courage or winter is upon us? Place your votes. Winter's long range warfare? Yes. If they gave archers a talent that increased damage dealt to infantry instead of to mages, it would be so much better. I mean, bro, mages are supposed to counter infantry, but the archers are the ones that melt the infantry faster. Like, someone make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I do think that the current system is pretty flawed right now in terms of for the mages' sake of things. Mages are supposed to counter tanks, but archers kill the tanks faster. Like what? What? Mages only burn archers because of their range, but if we're face to face with archers, that statement you made, Edward, is by far extremely false. Extremely. What's up with the Exemplar Thunder Elegy? Is it broken, and do the devs know? I use my basic Phoenix Eye over Exemplar Thunder Elegy, just to give you an idea. Does the Elegy have some utility? Sure. 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 Dragonfall might come up as an option. I think most will go for that if it shows up. I think so. I think so. Dude, I think so far, Dragonfall is probably one of my favorite. Because we had a really good KVK that season, bro. That KVK was a lot of fun. I like the way that the matchups were. Like every pass opening that opens, we have a fight. Can I show you my 5 mage setup? Sure. I'll show you right now once my calf goes back. Calling of Courage. Cav groups. Neya, enjoy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That is for sure. Noodles, what's up, Noodles? Did you notice the exemplar golden crest gives you 25% normal clear? Bro, I've used it on mag. It's nuts. Oh, wow. That's a great point. Using it on mag is crazy. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Going back to home kingdom. Toodles. Dun, 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 dun. Who's on your wish list for Dragonfall if you have a choice? Who's on my wish list? Like kingdoms to fight against, right? That's what you mean? Dude, look at my Moo, bro. She's at 28 million PvP kills already. She's cooking. She's already has way more than my mages. Dundalin at 26. The Leia probably has the least amount of game time. 22 million. My Lilia is the one that has... She's my number one killer. 329 million PvP kills just with Lilia. Did you already go for the 88 gold heads? Yes. Yup. I think Bakshi is my cav that has the most amount of kills. Obviously, I've had him since season 1. He's at 153 million PvP kills. When is the Neya artifact coming? Tuesday at reset. Tuesday at reset. Oh, sorry. Monday at reset. So very, very soon, my friend. Guns, I'm running for Rondo / Magro plus Emrys, Bakshi, Alistair, Urag. Where should I fit my Mu Shang in? I mean, what other calves do you have? What other calves do you have? Minimum investment for Moo? 5111, yeah. At 5111, she's already doing good. Yep. Yep, she's already doing good at 5111. You run a Skogo Nika and planning to go for new calves as your 5th Legion. Yeah, but what you're asking me, where should you fit your Mu Shang in? But I'm not sure what other cavalry you have. Me personally, I love Mu Magro with Sorlin's Blade and a Moonbear. Personally. Minimum investment for Urag? Damn, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Urag is probably one of the cavalry heroes that started ripping for me early on. I would say 5-5. I would say 5-5 for him, bro. Yeah, 5-5 for sure. Does old talent extracting method don't work anymore? Or you're being extremely lucky? Or unlucky. Let's see. I've tried doing the 50-50s, bro. And I still find it easier for me doing the old method. Sometimes I get unlucky a lot more than before, but yeah. I am building, like I said, a second moon bear. You guys saw all I need is what do I need? I need 2 more 1-stars. I need 2 more 1-stars. So Sunday at reset I'll have all these talents to extract. We're going into Home Kingdom, so it's gonna slow down a little bit, but hopefully I can get my Moonbear 2-starred. And then once my Moonbear's 2-starred, then the journey begins to 3-star my Venomous Lizard. Yep. I'm gonna 3-star my Venomous Lizard. And then I think once I do that, I'm taking off. Once I get it to 3-star at least, I think we're gonna take off the Tooth and Claw and put the EOS Counter-Strike there. Because I use my Gorish so much. So it doesn't make sense for me not to have my Venomous Lizard 3-star. Because I've been kind of battling back and forth. With going for the Venomous Lizard 3-star, or should I build my other Sapphire to 3-star? I think my mages are in a pretty solid spot already. Once I finish that Moonbear, my calves are pretty much going to be done for the most part. And then, yeah, getting a 3-star Venomous Lizard would be insane. What do you think about the G4 Cav? I think they're great. I think they're going to be great. I do think that Urag Tobin might be better, though. That's what I think. I think that the new Cavalry don't have enough defenses. I think as assassins, they're going to work great. Bombing in to get the kill, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that great. But we'll see. Okay, I shouldn't say they're not going to do great. I don't think they're going to do better than Urag Tobin. Urag Tobin just do crazy damage, and they have an insane amount of sustain, bro. I mean, look at Tobin's just first skill. Look at Tobin's just first skill alone. Range damage taken reduction 30%. Is it better than Bruin for Gorish Skogo? I think for big open field, yes. For brawls, no. I think Bruin Bear's better. Minimum investment is going to be 5111 for basically every hero. I mean, yes and no, Raikou. I mean, it depends, right? Some heroes, their second skill are just like an absolute must. For example, Neya. I think she is a must 5-5, bro. In my personal opinion, she is a must 5-5. Listen, I get it. Not everyone can just 5-5 stuff. Okay? But if you buy dailies regularly, and you're buying dailies for Neya, I think getting her to 5-5 is super solid. Because her having that 30% HP bypass, brother, insane. You have Tobin 5151 or Alistair Max for Urag pair. Um, 515 for Tobin. Wow. It might, bro, the 5151 might actually do better already. To be honest. Yeah, but Neya is good on hitting from behind. Yeah, but how often are you really going to be doing that? Like, I know a lot of people are talking like, oh my god, like, you're just constantly going to be on the flank. But here's the thing. You need to do that as a group. We're at a stage of the game where not that many people run around with one march. Majority, at least in my KVKs, people have 4 and 5 bombs. Minimum 3 when they're down bad. They're going to just turn and burn your Neya. So if you're doing that, you got to be in groups anyways. Yeah. 5-1 sounds like a lot of hope for... No, I mean, he said that's what he has it at, though, Deku. So it's not hope if he's saying that's what he has it as. 5-5 is a lot easier and usually more beneficial to get than 5-1-5-1 or some other BS. So just always get the 5-5 first and then take it from there. I mean, once again, that depends on the second skill, Teep. That depends on the second skill, because sometimes third and fourth skill is amazing. You saw new dev feedback? Could go through that if you need something to do before reset. Oh, I mean, like I said, today my main plan of going live was to do the Grimoire. If we end up streaming all the way to reset, we'll see. It's not very likely. It's not very likely, but we'll see. We're gonna go to the notes. Patch, is it patch notes? No, it's literally dev feedback, right? There it is. All right. Turn the music down a little bit. I know it's kind of hard for some of you guys to see, but I'll just read it. Number 1, map. In future season updates, we plan to introduce more routes and open field PvP content to enrich the gameplay experience even further. W. Already W. Map size. I also think the map is way too large. The problem is not the size of the map, but the resources we generate for flags of an alliance. That's true. Zone 1s, these are too large. It feels they're designed for multiple kingdoms in size. To be honest, map was so big, it was hard to control Alliance RSS. The original design aimed to maintain map's basic visuals. Intentionally made it harder to manage Alliance research. We sincerely apologize for this. In future map designs, we will work to reduce wasted space and ensure that every inch of land has its strategic value. We plan to make starting zones selectable in future seasons. We also making sure that zones are as balanced as possible. In upcoming versions, we'll be making the following changes. Introduce a new radar system where lords can complete a set of number of missions each day. Okay. Exploration sites, villages, caves, camps, etc. discovered through missed exploration will be turned as missions within the radar system. Significantly reduce the number of exploration sites on the map will increase the rewards, while increasing the rewards. Nice. We hope these changes will ease the burden of handling exploration points. Nice. Yeah, that's really good way of life. Way of Hisoho. In upcoming seasons, we plan to introduce new mechanics as part of gameplay, providing a fresh and engaging experience for all players. Okay, Elixir. We've introduced a new alliance skill, Life Bloom Vault, to give lords more elixir, improving PvP experience. In the following seasons, we will also consider similar designs with the focus of improving the in-game experience for players. Merit system. Oh boy. The merit adjustment seems to have lowered overall merit reports for all marches instead of buffing the support and tanks merits as you had aimed for. Our intention with the changes to the merit system was to help players earn more merits, but we are sorry to hear that it has the opposite effect. Therefore, we will conduct an internal review and consider possible solutions to resolve this issue as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. Unit balance. About Siho, due to this, infantry can't get enough merits, just melting. We call this season of mage. It feels like mage better than others. That's because we are. Duh. Thanks for feedback regarding the imbalance between mage and other units. We will literally analyze the performance data of each unit throughout the season, working to prevent any imbalance caused by skill design. If merit or infantry merit does drop significantly, we consider adjusting the balance of skills. Behemoth, don't care. statue. I guess I should at least see what they're saying, right? Okay, they're just talking about... They're just talking about difficulties. Statue. Statue was amazing. The new Supreme statue was nice. I just hope they implement it sooner. I hope they implement the Supreme statue sooner, bro. Off the rip, to have some fights off the start. We will invest more in narrative presentation in the future, aiming to attract more players to experience our story. We plan to add more narrative timelines to enhance the presentation of the story. Optimize quest types and other engaging quests. Migration. Am I still going to have to pay nearly $385 to migrate a 100 million power player who did not contribute below 150 ranking and merits? A price tag of hundreds of dollars to move once is crazy. Maybe have some limited time throughout the year where it's discounted, maybe. We encourage players to focus on managing developing their home kingdoms. Therefore, we currently have no plans of any discount event for migration permits. We're still discussing and seeking appropriate solution. Avatar frame. Number of gear sentries and sentinel needed. Getting 6 sentinels for an ember needed to stretch into 3 zones is too much. Agreed. Aggro range for darklings. Defense chokes. After gate 3, due to having 1 spire, it is easy to defend, but after the spire, there are no choke points at all to defend. I think it's better to add some more defense checks if developers want to make zone crossing to each other. Thank you for the feedback. So this wraps it up. Okay, thank you for the feedback. If similar structures are used in the following seasons, more choke points will be added for... All right, hear me out. Should choke points be in the game? Yes. And I will say why. Okay? The way that I think choke points should be in the game, it shouldn't be in the dragon zone. That dragon zone area should be straight up open field PvP. Who's the better alliance? It shouldn't be based off, oh, you know, and I admit it, guys. I admit it. We got really lucky having that southern side. It allowed us to set up a defense and to be able to secure the season, right? I'm not naive to that, okay? But it shouldn't have been that way. It should have been big open field. At the end of the day, like the better kingdom wins, right? That's how it should be in that area. We also shouldn't have bastions in that area. That's just my opinion. It should be like a circle where there's just no choke points, there's no bastions, just the best of the best win. Now, once you start pushing the other kingdoms towards their passes, that's where the choke point should be. Because at that point, they're on the losing side. And when they're on the losing side, that's when the choke points are going to allow them to set up proper defenses to continue doing PvP. Because if they don't have the choke points there, they're just going to get ran through all the way into that zone and the next zone and so on. So when it comes to zone invasion, then I agree on having territory advantage. But in the actual zone, in the dragon, no. Chokes are absolutely needed. They need to build better, smarter, quicker. Should be a priority to any alliance. So naturally, chokes can be used for the offense, defense, and other type. Tape, I get what you're saying, Tape. I get what you're saying of, you know, you got to plan accordingly and get to that choke point first. But I am, based off your comment that you've made, I imagine you probably haven't been on the side where you're the one pushing that choke. Right? Because let me tell you, bro, it is not fun. Ask EIS. Ask EIS. Ask NTS. Ask A2G. Right? It is not fun pushing those choke points. You get slammed. You get slammed. You know, take into consideration NTS's and EIS's field presence. Huge field presence compared to our camps, right? But as soon as it came to the choke point, we can have like a fifth of their players and still defend it properly, right? Ask TFS when they took their first loss ever against EIS. In the T choke point, that the infamous T choke point that people still talk about to this day. Ask the TFS members how they like choke points in Dragon Zone, right? Just saying. No. Guns wouldn't full open field take out of the strategy from the game. No. Nope. I don't think so. If anything, like I said. The big open field is to who's the better kingdom. There's no territory advantage. There's no choke points. There's no bastions. There's no Krakens to sit there and just fill the bastion nonstop, right? That just takes a wallet. That doesn't take skill. That's just straight wallet, right? But big open field fights takes time, dedication, and an activity. You know, it takes more skill to take control of a big open field than a choke point. WB had like 30 people online to EIS's 100 or so. WB Bastion, they could not do anything. Exactly. They need to implement alliance bridges, being able to build a bridge over bodies of water. I mean, Xylas, all that's going to do is, like, although it sounds cool, it's just going to create more choke points. You know? I get what you're saying, though. I just feel like that would just make more choke points. Like, although the idea sounds cool, you know. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. Yeah, the concept definitely sounds cool. They're effectively chokes because of bastions. Kind of, yeah. A mixture. Easy, what's up, bro? We're just reading some of the patch notes, some of the things to come. Abda, what's good, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Make them like a line skill bridge for 24 hours, then it's gone. You know what someone should have suggestion was an alliance skill for destruction. Alliance skill for destruction would be dope. Talk about quality of life, bro. Talk about quality of life. We already have one for building. It would only make sense to have one for destruction. I know that everyone in this chat can agree. It sucked that you couldn't get Lee on the Grimoire. Exactly. A destroy buff, hell yeah. Alright, let's see. What KVK? We got 67 votes. Make sure you guys get involved in the votes, guys. We got 54% said Calling of Courage. 46% Winter is upon us. That's the long-range warfare season. The best change the devs can make is making the first 2 hours of a pass opening 500% build speed. First 2 hours? during the fall of the dragon. Was it fall of the dragon? Or Dragonfall, yeah, during Dragonfall. It took most alliances what? Like an hour and a half to build into that main point? I think yeah, the 8+ hour. Yeah, this time we had what, like 6-7 hours of building? Yeah, I think it definitely messes with the flow of excitement because when the passes are about to open, we're all excited. You guys start joining the stream. They're like, oh, let's go. Boom, the pass open is just like. One of the things that I hope for, guys, as a Call of Dragons player, not even as a content creator, just as a player, is that they start implementing these things that we as a community like and tell them that we like and start implementing them back into the game. For example, a season with army groups, a season with skill swaps. You know what I mean? A season where, yes, we like building in quick and getting the fights right away, but then slowing it down around the time that you're expected to be in the dragon zone. Like the main dragon zone. Double-edged sword. If someone misses dragon opening because of work and the fights in 6 hours, then there goes the best part of the season. I wouldn't say it's a double-edged sword because you're just building into that main point. You're building into that same point. At the end of the day, if you gotta work, it don't matter what rules or features they have. You're at work. You can't do anything about it. So I wouldn't really say it's a double-edged sword. What do you think about RSS gathering at the small map? What do you think about RSS? At new small map? Wait, what? New small map. Your pass is open at 10:30 p.m. in Korea. By the time the tips even touched, it was already like 6 a.m. Yeah, I mean, you guys went ham, though. You guys went ham. There is no downtime, to be honest. It's lame that you have to stand there or walk across the map or spam TP staff players just to get PvP on pass open the first 7 hours. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Request off work for pass openings like a proper degen, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Now you guys are like, guns, I lost my job because of guns. He told me to take the day off. Chill, okay? Chill. Oh, did you guys ever watch this? Let's watch this together. So I know some of you guys don't watch the official channel, so I'm like, you know. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here it is.
What kind of luck we are going to have?
George Gaming.
Yes!
Free to play player. Oh, that's when I pulled the double. Hit him with the green screen. ¡Iba por la banda derecha! ¡Le tiro! ¡Gol! STP Gaming. This guy's cooking. Bravostra!
Every kingdom I have faced and called for has fallen into ruin, and even those that oppose my ascension are cast into the
Boss nasty. Of course his highlight is in an Excel sheet. Of course his highlight's in an Excel sheet, bro. Oh my god.
My most touching story in Call of Dragons was when I created a video showing players how to increase their chances of extracting a talent skill from a pet. And I got so many messages of appreciation from the community, it was unforgettable.
I was joining in the Discord and
Burgas!
how are you, my good people? And immediately
Mr. Burgas!
people spam the chat with my images. Those people crop my face.
Did NTS have drama this season? I don't think they had drama. Just players weren't happy with not being allowed to fight like whenever they wanted to, essentially. That's what I heard, at least. Drama Queen.
Have our first tier 5 unit.
Hello, my name's Just Kill 'em. Welcome to the channel.
One of my most exciting moments in COD.
Our guy Sin.
First ever T5 unit, which was Archers, and ever since then, I've been having
He's a VTuber.
a very unforgettable moment that I had was when I finally hit associate tier for Call of Duty.
Associate tier. Congratulations on advancing to associate tier.
My most unforgettable milestone was becoming a Call of Dragons partner content creator. I would like to thank the Call of Dragons community for supporting my videos and helping me achieve this milestone.
Our boy Hulkson partner.
My greatest achievement, and this
We gotta get there next, guys. We gotta get there next.
believe it or not, nobody
Burgas.
was believing that this thing is going to happen. I'm going to get first of all subscribers, and nobody was even imagining
Keep grinding, Burgas.
actually get some money from this. But I enter in the YouTube partner program.
Yes, partner. Yeah, Hulkson and Chisco are the only Call of Dragons partners right now.
Still,
Yep. We've been grinding, bruh, the past year and a half. We'll see what happens.
you believe it can happen no matter what the rest of the people are saying. Keep trying. You're either going to succeed or you're going to fail. But everything is in your hands.
Hello, Cat family. The Girl Princess here. Oh, we faced him in Noir.
Oh, yeah.
I like Princess. She's super chill.
Nice, nice.
The developers of the game asked if I would share a couple exciting moments.
The senpai, the grandfather of all the Kingdom Builder content creators.
That I played the game, where a bunch of enemies were stacked up in a corridor. We had the Necro Giant out, and it loaded up that huge world-ending ball of damage, and it rolled through there. And oh my goodness, it was crazy. This game has had some really hype moments, and I'm looking forward to many more. Here's to the new memories will form in the years to come, and many more years of exciting gameplay.
Awesome. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Can't wait to get Neya out there, guys. How many speed ups are we at now? Woo! We're almost at 15 million power saved, guys. We're almost at 15 million power. Okay. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. Today was just a nice short one. Keep your comments to yourself. It's just going to be a nice short stream, guys. There's really nothing going on. Honestly, we dragged it out, what? Almost a whole hour more than we were going to stream. It's the end of the season. Honestly, it's the end of the season. GG's to everyone. Honestly, all kingdoms did really great. You know what I'm saying? EIS, NTS, A2G, WB, SSG, and of course us. You know, big shout out to everybody. Everyone did great. A lot of good fighters in all the kingdoms, man. Regardless of any rivalries or whatever, it was a pretty good KVK. Could it have been better? Sure. You know, but I think we beat that dead horse already. It was still really good nonetheless. Big changes tomorrow? Really? Chiss is 100% the man who popularized this game, no doubt about it. But why? I mean, Hooks, dude. Hooks with OG, bro. He's been with Call of Dragons for 3 years. Yeah, I mean, he's been doing content for, like, I think he got his partnership second year. 2 years of continuous content for Call of Dragons. You know. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in. Oh my god, why am I so tiny over here? Big guns in the house. All right. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. Obviously, we did some pretty good stuff over here with Neya. We're at 522 now, which is huge. We're pretty much where we would be at after 3 wheels of 100 spins. So we're cooking, bro. We are absolutely cooking. We're taking this cav journey very serious, okay? And the reason why I've been pushing it hard is because we got infantry coming. We got infanteries coming. So yeah. Just popularizing this game is a criminal take. 90% of the COD player percent. I mean, where did you get those numbers from? If you don't think Chisco was one of the reasons why this game is what it is today, you're holding on to grudges and not giving credit where it's due. You know, regardless of how you feel about Chisco, like you definitely cannot try to take that away from him. Chase House Robert, he definitely brought a lot of players over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. That's gonna be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. The Grimoire event is only worth it if you're willing to gamble a little bit and if you're full sending. So if you're gonna go halfway, just don't even do it. That's my opinion. It's not financial advice. It is what it is. Okay. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm excited to see who we have in the next KVK. Later, guys.